Thanks, guys. Coach Bowling told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoffs next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble now. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep for the punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. At the 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. No chance to catch him there.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The shotgun, he hands it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps and kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Moves out of the pocket, looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time that he's able to move the chains and create a first down. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch made on the out route. Look at that powerful running. Good enough for first down yardage.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown time. Powers into the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Alexander. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a view on the play.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here, he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's got a crease. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He's got some space without. Breaks into the clear. Breaking tackles and going. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground. They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's 4. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's, oh man, what a catch. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Alabama. A huge connection for a touchdown. touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Bringing it out, it's Alexander. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds. That's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. The Tide will now spend their first time out here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense will spend the time out here. Got to decide what to call on this 3rd and long. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Alabama will spend its 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down to their own end of the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. This is away, a very good kick, high and toward the sideline. Linebackers making some adjustments now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Hill. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the time will now use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Breaking tackles. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. Physical run earns the first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. They're going to run it. Running through the tackle. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Out of the gun now on third down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And normally a really reliable target for them, and that's why they're going to him on third down. You got to go over to the sideline and say, hey, man, I'm coming right back to you.
Great, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
This is just a player making a play. He's able to get himself out of the pocket and free and still, eyes downfield, creates a completion for a first down. Almost impossible to defend in this situation. The quarterback's doing too good of a job, and here the elusiveness. Eyes downfield, first down offense.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? And they'll give it to the back. He's got space. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
I know it can be so frustrating giving up those long runs, and clearly they want to do a better job in run defense, but now you've got an opportunity to force a field goal. This defense needs to bow their neck and keep them out of the end zone.
The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. To throw, it's Russell. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown! And that will give them the lead now.
What I love about this throw is
that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Buying time. Moving to his left. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not having success on 1st and 2nd down, your chances of moving the chains go way down. And here, on this set of downs, that was clearly the case.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. Edwards, he makes the tackle. No gain on that return. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Sees an opening. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joel. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful.
Got an opening here. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Loose football. Ball scooped up by the defense. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Now here he goes. Touchdown, tie. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
Bringing it out, it's Alexander. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. Oh, he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
My first question in these situations is, did he secure it and become a runner, or is this an incompletion? And I think you can see that he's able to secure body part. Now there's an element of time. Yeah, he's definitely a runner. That's a fumble and a great turnover for this defense. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
They do such a good job of this, and Chris, it pops up on film when I'm watching this defense play. Their recognition and instincts are off the charts, and you see the formation and motion of these jet sweeps. They're prepared for it, and here they get a tackle for loss.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, it's a good stop on third down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on first and second down, putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule. That leads to the third down success.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. He reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 2-minute clock with the running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense in a great position here at 2nd and 1. It's desperation time for this defense to somehow make a play. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the...
It's a fumble behind the line. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Ole Miss takes their 2nd timeout now. They've still got 1 more left to work with.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
4th down, looking to throw for it. A big dart to the right. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Powers through. Ball is loose. Who can recover? The offense able to retain possession. Very lucky to still have a chance to win this. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide against the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe's on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. We'll see how these teams continue to adjust to these weather conditions. Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. And they'll start at the 25. First play looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
Quarterback keeps the football. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Looking deep in the very first play. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a great read by the quarterback, and sometimes you can catch the safety flat-footed. You've got a slot receiver just running straight down the field, and if that safety hesitates at all, the ball goes up and over the top. Quarterback reads it perfect. That's a great throw and a touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Crimson Tide. He breaks away for the touchdown.
Man, Chris, this is beautiful to watch. He sees the coverage, and this quarterback delivers it on time to the corner route. This wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. You can tell that they've worked this route for months, and this one is perfectly thrown for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Sayin. A deep shot to the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the ARP.
Looking deep down the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Just a bit too much air from the quarterback there and allows the defense to get in and knock it away. I think a big part of playing the position is choosing the right trajectory. You've got to drive the football, layer the football, or throw with touch. And every single time you throw, you've got to choose one of those passes. And here, I just felt like he put too much air on it.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
They've been able to establish the passing game, but I still think it's important that they run the football and stay balanced. They're going to need to do that the rest of this game.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
The coaches talked to us all week long about tackling in space, and this defense has it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joe, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made on the out route. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark it right at the 30.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. There's the handoff. Breaking into the clear. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Deep ball falling away. A misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Let them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Caught near the sticks. And Smith takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Motion now from the tight end. And now the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this, run the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense cannot be stopped. To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Heading to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Looks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
His quarterback play is all about rhythm, and here I just feel like his footwork is too quick and he's rushing it. When you rush it, you tend to overthrow it. You tend to throw past these wide receivers, and you're trying to throw it down the field. He's got to calm down in the...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He'll be ruled down there, but it is enough for a 1st down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the 3rd quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early 3rd quarter drive.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. 1, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
I'm I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these 4 vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback, you've got to identify the coverage, and then you got to stand in there and make a quality throw. Here, I just don't feel like he gave a good ball down the field.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. That's reeled in, Pete Smith. And it works, the first down to the 35. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, that's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfect.
He's got a crease. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on 1st down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass, and to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. Dropping back, it's Sayin. On the move now. He'll throw it now. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
knocks it through with confidence. The game is now tied.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, if they give you that easy completion on the outside, you take it. And if you take it on time, you can create a little bit of yards after the catch. It's a really good job by that wide receiver. You can see as he gets himself off the line of scrimmage, it's soft coverage. And then once he gets the ball, he turns into a runner. That's a beautiful job right there and a really nice offensive play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up. At the end of 3, the score is tied. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Escaping the pressure, moving right. Using his legs on the scramble. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
I'm really impressed with this defense. This defense is so sound, and there's just nowhere to go with the football. The quarterback is looking out on the outside, and there's no easy throws. There's no 1st down throw, and he doesn't want to force it, which is a good decision. But even using his legs, there's people ready for him. There are players with their eyes on the quarterback looking to get a stop, and they're able to get a stop and force 4th down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. Breaks free down the right side. Touchdown, Bama. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down. You've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. Looking to scramble. And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. And the Tide will now spend their 1st time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
This time, a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking deep for late game heroics. Deep shot caught inside the 15. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
It is so difficult to run the football in this field position because the field is condensed. All those defenders are up near the line of scrimmage. They're trying to just win the line.
Touchdown, Ohio State. He runs it into the end zone. A Buckeyes with an answer. And we'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. The offense with one last chance to win it here, or we're going to overtime. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass not complete.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
Point after, knocked right through. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw is
a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he out-battles the defender and makes the catch way downfield. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You can feel the desperation from this quarterback as he's trying to force this ball down the field and into the end zone, and you certainly understand that with the score where it's at. But he still has to take what the defense gives him. There's time on the clock to get down the field and stick it in the end zone.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, they still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion, but first things first here, this does not need to be a desperation heave. When your best concept, then if you can get it into the end zone, now give me your best.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, tied. Great catch when they desperately needed it. The Crimson Tide answer.
What a clutch drive from this offense. And Chris, now the decision. You're on the road, down by 1. If you were to ask me, I say go for it. You got to stun this crowd. If they go to overtime, that's always a home team advantage. The game on the line right here.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's incomplete. They gamble, went for 2 and the win, but fall short. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.